and welcome to today's video. Now today I'm going to be sharing with you my go-to hair, which is this crazy curly mess that's kind of a bit like you've just got out of bed, but it's great and it lasts a good few days and you can just top up the curls whenever you want. So before we get into the tutorial, the tool I'm using is the Lovelies Conical curling wand. It has seen better days, but I did get this back in 2012. Now I did a video at the time where I had much shorter hair, and what I will say is that if you do have shorter hair than what I have, it does make it more difficult because it's harder and you've got more chance of burning yourself. Now, because I am super skilled, obviously, I've managed to burn myself on my forehead a couple of times underneath here, which you will probably see throughout the video. I know loads of you who follow me on Instagram have been loving this hair and asking how I get these curls and requesting a tutorial, so here it is. I'm just going to start off with freshly washed hair and drying it off as much as possible using my towel. I'm then going to use Tresemé's leave-in heat protectant spray, which I'm going to apply all over, followed by Johnson's leave-in conditioner, which I'm going to apply to the length of my hair only, not the top, just so that it doesn't make it all greasy. So using my Tangle Teaser, I'm going to brush this through and then take my Mark Hill hairdryer and flipping my hair over, start drying my hair upside down if you wish. And all this is going to do is just apply a bit more volume to my hair, which is going to give a better look overall. Just going to be putting my parting back in and brushing this through to make sure there are no knots. Taking a bobble, it's time to section off our first section. Now with the sections, it's smaller the better. Turning on my Conical curling wand now then, setting it to the highest temperature, which is 200 degrees Celsius. Once this is heated up, it will be a solid red bar, and then it's time to wrap your first section, or piece of hair rather, around the wand. And this is the result that it gives. It's pretty much a case then of repeating yourself and working your way through the section to give you a look something like this. Now the bottom section I'm not overly bothered with because you won't see it as much, but yeah, you need to work your way up your head and section off and then go through and keep curling away at all of these little bits. Now in terms of positioning of the wand, I try and wrap my hair upwards just so this gets more volume and it won't fall out as quick, or that's what it seems to work for me at least. So if you can, it's a bit awkward when you get towards the back of your head, but wrap it round upwards towards the smaller bit, as it will keep the curls at the bottom a lot tighter. What I also do is for the curls sort of around my face that will frame my face, I do these in much smaller strands and much tighter curls because I don't want those to fall out, and so I spend a little bit more time and effort on those, as you'll see. The key is to push through the arm ache, keep going, and just think about how fun it's going to be to fluff up your curls, which is actually my all-time favourite bit. And we are finally on the last one, yay! So, just doing this, and here you can see the final result before it's all been fluffed up. Now, I'm just going to let it rest for a bit, so in the meantime, ignoring my burn, I'm just going to put makeup on. And here we are with makeup on, which means it's time to fluff. All I'm doing is just opening my fingers and running it through the top part of my hair just to separate the curls a little bit. You don't need to pull it through to the ends of your hair, or this is going to make it frizzy. So it's pretty much just a case of running your fingers through the top, separating the tighter curls, and this will just get bigger and bigger the more you play with it, and it will just give you such a nice look at the end. What I also like to do, even if it is the same day that you've washed your hair, is just pop in a bit of dry shampoo and then using your fingers just massage your scalp. So not only will your hair smell nice, it will be extra clean, and this helps add volume, I feel, to the hair and thus create a better overall look. The rest of it then is to just mess and fluff to your heart's content. And there you have it. This is the final look. And to just give you a 360, the great thing about this is that you can just top up the curls as and when you need to, or if you see little bits that aren't as curly as the rest of it, you can literally just top it up and then fluff it up. And then I haven't put any hairspray on this, which I won't do until perhaps tomorrow or day 3. I love it. It's so easy for me to do, and honestly, because it lasts so long, it's totally worth the time that it takes to do. So that is all from me. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget links to my Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, Snapchat and everything else down below, so if you want to come over and follow me, that would be awesome. Apart from that, I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!